What's going on, guys? Thought we'd do a little bit of a late night stream. Hit up the people on the East Coast, USA. Everyone in the EU is sleeping. Maybe there's some people in... Oh my goodness. Windows notifications are never accurate. Hope you guys are having a great Christmas Eve. And then, you know, obviously the rest of the holidays. Hope those are good too. Hopefully you like today's video. Something now I can point at. Adita, what's up, dude? How's it going, man? Good evening, Senor Fluke. Mark, what's up, dude? You're in the premiere. You're always around, dude. You're just on YouTube like all day. What's up? Good to have you. Welcome aboard. Jim, how's it going, man? Jim Miriarty. Muhammad Farah. Hello, Guru. That's a little weird, but hello. Jay Kang, dude. Salute to you. Salute. Here, I got salutes for Mark. Salute for Jay Kang. Salute for Aramis. Salute for Adidas. Salute for Jim. Salute. Taylor, what's up, man? What's up? About to start first semester in web dev certificate. That's awesome. Out here having coffee and listening to me. Oof. Oh, I saw your comment on my video like 2 seconds ago, actually. I was looking at that. I think you said something. Oh, I like this. It feels like we're in the Midwest. I like this vibe. I'll turn my light back on. Even things out a little bit. Sen, what's up, dude? Nice. You've never seen me live. Well, here I am. We're just hanging out. Sales or product development? Both. You need both. Yeah, I mean, sales is the truth. Doesn't matter how great your product is. If you can't sell it, doesn't matter. Where can you buy that light? I got it at Best Buy. They're called Nano Leaves. Hey, man, good to see you. Tanbei, what's up, dude? Salute. You should make a video on your VS Code extensions. I don't think that would warrant an entire video. I can just give you what I got right now. Are you ready? I got Beautify, JSLint, ESLint enabled. I got Live Server, Live SAS compiler, C#, bracket pair, colorizer, and then Python. That's about it. That's all I have right now. Do you find business analysts essential? Maybe. Depends on the company. Xeris. Went to a tech elevator in Cincinnati. No guarantee of a job, but they do extensive hello and getting your resume looking good. Oh, I mean help. Help you talk with recruiters. I mean, that's good. That's good. Just make them work, dude. Just make them work. No guarantee. Your job is to make their job your life. Salute. Estavo. Chris Kringle. What's up, man? Love the videos. I'm an inspiration. I'm just trying to help you guys get jobs, you know? Going to boot camp soon. A little intimidated. Almost no knowledge. Dude, that's alright. I didn't have any knowledge. I mean, I have a mechanical engineering degree, but it's like, I don't really think that helped. People think, you think that helped? I don't really think it helped. Got a job on the last day. Now you're an apprentice junior dev making 57.2 in Cincinnati. That's not bad, dude. It's not bad. Congrats. Felice. Brazil is good, dude. Welcome aboard. What's the point of those LED lights behind you? You see them everywhere. There's no real point. I just have them to RGB my room so I can have different flavors in my videos. Just deployed your first React project? Nice, dude. I made a guide, Tucker, on how to do it on Netlify. I don't know if you watched it, but if you're looking for a free place to host React stuff, Netlify is good. Did I start my hustle while working, or did you quit? No. You can't quit your job and then just start hustling. That would be... I probably wouldn't be so wise. You'd have to... if you want to work for yourself, you have to be working for yourself when you're not at work. So, yeah. I mean, Merry Christmas to you. You're a big fan, dude. Big fan of you. Amine. Trust is greater than all return. I don't know about all that. Yeah, React Native's good. Look out for that Flutter, though. I don't know much more to say. I just know that Flutter and React Native are competing. I've never looked at Flutter. Taylor, you're working on our website, then realized you were live, so you stopped and loved the content. Taylor, I love you, dude. Dudette. It's an ambiguous name, so appreciate you for hanging out. Let me know what you guys want to see in the next videos. I get a lot of requests for tutorials, but just think, do you really want to see tutorials from me? Because I'll do them, but there's just a very vocal minority of like 4 or 5 people say they want to see something. I make it, only like 100 people watch. So if you want to see something, let me know. I'm taking notes. Get all those likes from 50 odd people. Yeah, if you're here and you enjoy the content, you're lurking, maybe hit that thumbs up. It does help a lot, more than you guys know. It really does help. Helps the channel do good, helps the video do good. You don't have to donate money or anything to help me. Just click the thumbs up. Node.js versus Django. They're different. Django is different. It's like, they're like different purposes. It's like motorcycles and cars. Lurk gang. What up, Lurk gang? If you're out there hanging out, drop a question. Just let me know. I just want to let you know I appreciate you for hanging out. As soon as you get your first paycheck, you're donating money to my videos. Thanks, man. You don't have to do that, though. Going to General Assembly. Got around 5 more months to study, then plan for the boot camp. Solidify what I've learned in network. I would say start building projects before you get there, which is possible. You got 5 months. I don't know how long you're studying per day, but Node.js versus Spring Boot versus Django versus Netcore. Oh boy. I don't know. I'm gonna say Node. That's my answer. It's my final answer. I'm locking it in. Actually, what is it? Can I make a call? Review Traversy Media about web development in 2019. Why would I review his video? That doesn't make sense. Any good places to learn Angular that you really like? Brandon Wells, hit up Scrimba. Scrimba.com, dude. I'll link it to you. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I'm just saying that because I keep meaning to make a video on it, but I haven't made it. It's called Scrimba.com. You can learn Angular. So imagine a video player playing of a code editor, but you can pause the video and use the code editor that the instructor is using. Super neat platform. Let me link it to you. So I think this deserves a video. Phone a friend for that one. Yeah, I know. Kieran. Oh, someone's phoning me. Can I answer? New phone, who it is? They hung up. They taught us Spring we did know for a final project because a bunch of us were learning it on the side. It was way better. I don't know Spring too much. Have you had much experience with Python, Django? I don't have much with Django, but I do with Python. I just haven't used Django. I suggest anything for learning about databases or analytics. SQL Bolt is good for learning SQL. Analytics. I'm not a data scientist. Let me think. Let me think on that, Mark. Let me get back. Ask me in a different stream, and I might have an answer. Right now, I don't have one, but SQL Bolt is good for learning SQL stuff. This music right here is like Chris Sean's music in the opening of his vlogs. Just, Chris, where you at? Get in here. Wish you Merry Christmas. Kevin, Merry Christmas to you, dude. Happy holidays. Hope that you're having a nice time off, enjoying time with the family. Just make it productive. I'm not saying don't relax. Just make it productive. You're gonna end up, you know, I don't know. People go on vacations, or you know, you leave your code behind for a couple days. You come back and you're like, what was I even doing? So you got to keep the momentum going. So all you guys out there, like just like I'm putting it on hold for a few days. I would recommend against that because you're gonna forget everything. Postgres is good too. Postgres is good. 2 months behind you right now. You're doing 3 hours on a good day. 3 hours is good. What do I like? Angular, React. I like React. What kind of resources for learning and getting better with styling and positioning with CSS? You're looking at Traversy Media's projects on your downtime. All right, so you want to get better at positioning and stuff? This is what you need to do, Ethan. Go to templated.com or html5up.com. Download one of those free templates and see how they're styling it. It comes with Sass, it comes with CSS, and you can reverse engineer it and see how they're doing it. Yeah, that's what I do. Building it from scratch, you're going to be like, I don't know what to make. So you got like 2 things working against you. You don't know what to do, and you don't know what to make. So take something that's complete and work backwards. Bernard, salute. What's up, dude? Any good project ideas for a resume that can be done in about a month? Full stack developer. Tech stack doesn't matter. Blast, that's a tough one, man. That's a toughie. You can literally just Google that, but I don't. I always like Sockets. Sockets.io can do multiplayer games, can do chat applications. Real time stuff is good. Something real time. So Sockets, put that into something. Make a Phaser.js game with Sockets. I don't know. I've never done it. Sounds good though. Oh, somebody text me. That was my mom. Apparently I don't know my mom's phone number. Sockets plus Phaser sounds good. Make a word game. How are you guys? You guys got big plans? What'd you guys get for Christmas? Or what do you want for Christmas? And don't say to learn to code. Like, don't, no, like seriously, like if you were a little kid again, what would you ask for Christmas? That's what I'm curious about. I try to think about that too. I think maybe what I would get would be a paraglider, a motorcycle. Oh, you can't get that when you're a little kid, right? But like probably a paraglider, a motorcycle. The dream for 2019 is to make paragliding happen, get a motorcycle so I can commute there and back, and then vlog that stuff along with tech content. Cash, you want straight up cash? I don't know. Everybody wants something for Christmas. Just imagine when you were younger, what would you get? A book on how to learn to code. You'd like a drone? Pretty good. Pair of CDJs, nice. Swag knows what's up. Omnipotent Voice, just wanted to tell you thank you for the collab with Live Overflow. No, I'm thankful for him that he was willing to do it. Most people with 100,000+ subscribers don't even look at me. They won't even glance at me. Because they're on another level. Mainly you want Lambda break to be over so you can get back to learning. None of you guys want actual things. Well, that's surprising to hear because that's kind of how I feel. Right? There's not a thing that could change my life to improve my happiness. I mean, money is good, right? But some studio monitors, yeah. Hi, you're studying Ruby on Rails now, Mr. Mike. I would abort. I would hit the abort button. Did I miss any questions? You just finished a project. Is it portfolio worthy? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Oh, I don't know. This is fairly simple. Don't get me wrong, it looks good, but I mean, feet conversion, you've done one conversion, the rest of them are kind of unneeded after that. Maybe if you had like Celsius to Fahrenheit, Fahrenheit to Celsius or something like that, but rather than just distance conversions, this is just a kind of a calculator. I don't know, you could add it if you want, Philip, but I would add material UI on this. These little up and down arrows for you to select. I'm not a huge fan of that, but you know, work on it. Don't put it on there yet. Work on it. Add some more functionality. The finest, Jonas. What? Speaking of dead languages, is that something to be concerned about in the next 2 years? JavaScript's not going anywhere. The whole web runs on JavaScript. Don't worry about that. Python's good because machine learning, AI, data science, Raspberry Pis, robotics, hardware. Go to hacking. What does that mean? What do I think about your portfolio? Only 5 weeks into Lambda. Let's take a gander. I like it. It loads up. I'm a passionate graphic designer currently working on improving my front-end development skills. It's pretty dope. Kieran, one thing here. What if I don't want to wait for this to type out? Is there any way I can click and get it to be finished? Because right now I have to wait for it to say click here to continue. I had to wait like, I don't know, was that 12 seconds? You'd be lucky to get 12 seconds with someone looking at this. So I would say click to skip or something. Offer that maybe. Web development, branding looks good. I do all kinds of branding. I would make that a little bit more. What kind of branding? What have you provided? Oh, you got some games in C#. Nice. Plain old game. That's cool. I like that name. Clients looking good. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Maybe Kieran, send this to me again. We'll do a dedicated video. Not where you should, well not, I mean like just put it underneath where it says click to continue. Have that be there where it says click to skip. Here, look. I'll show you guys what we're looking at here. So you guys can only see my face. Just gotta, here we go. There's me. I'll put it over here. Here's your stuff, right? I'll refresh the page. So I have to wait for this to load. Like, just put it right here. I just want to click to skip. Don't make me wait through this whole thing. Also, I didn't know that I could scroll down. And I think these are a little bit long. I would put these in like 3 columns, not scrolling down. I have no real reason to scroll down. This is cool. I like this. Nice. Looks good. My little hover effects looking good. I like this. Looks good. Alright. Happy holidays. Chris, not nice, dude. Coming in. What's up, Chris? Where you at? What you get for Christmas? DOS font is scary. Nah, I think it looks fine. DOS font. Kevin Lopez. What's up, Chris? Also salute to you. You plan to make a weight, temperature, and speed converter too. That would look good. Yeah, I mean it's pretty clean. No real complaints with it. I want actually. It's not a complaint. Just a suggestion here. Let me lower it. These little icons up here are really black and blue. Are really this here. You can't really see. Well, it's right here. Can't really see, but yeah. Those are really difficult. Happy holidays from Costa Rica. Feliz Navidad. What do you think about Sailor Academy Computer Science Learning Path? I don't know what that is. What's your job right now? I teach code at open classrooms. I coach people personally. And I make YouTube videos, I network with people, occasionally I freelance video advertisements for people. Merry Codemas, static files. I'm not sure. Light in the back is so mesmerizing, that's why I got it. It's kind of expensive though, I don't know if I would buy it again. What's up, alpha males? How we doing tonight? What's up, dude? Maybe just do a simple transition or fade in for the portfolio text? Maybe. Tag Kieran. That's his. This is a weird song. Nah, alright, we'll keep the instrumental. Maybe put the light to the side because it overblows the highlights. I can't move that light. It is stuck to my wall. That would be the hugest pain. Thoughts on learning Java and JavaScript at the same time even though they're not related? What's the benefit? What are you trying to do with Java that you can't do with JavaScript? Got an Amazon intern online assessment, but you're worried about it. Kinda take a while to solve the leak code medium problems. How do you improve? Practice data structures? Bassam, you could hit up Pramp. Pramp has data structures and system design practice problems. You could also do interview cake, lead code, hacker rank. I mean, the only way to get better is to practice anything. Kryptonite, how's it going, man? Show us your setup machine and screens. All right, here we go. Let me show you what I'm working with. Alright, this is the office. There's what I'm looking at chat. Here's the music. Here's my other screen over here. Here's the cord plugged into the camera. There's my light. Down here we have the mean machine. Ignore the cords. But yeah, it's a nice little machine down there. Yeah, and then over here we got obviously there's my stuff. And then TV, there's a chair, I don't know. That's my office, it's pretty small. where I spend a lot of my days. Jaden, what's up, man? How's it going? You landed your first job with this portfolio. Are you sure it was due to the portfolio? Are you sure it was due to that specifically? Invite me to your office. Yeah, dude, I got Smash. You guys trying to play some Smash? I got Mario. I got Zelda. Oh, what else? I got Yoshi. Got more Mario. Hit up some Luigi here. Smash Ultimate. I don't have a Switch. I got Wii U. You need that kind of desk that stands up. Yeah, it's pretty nice. You know, it's good for during the day. It's good for streaming. What state are you from? Because you love the area. I live in Utah. Oh, I live in Georgia. That's where I'm from, but I live in Utah now. You don't know if it was due to the portfolio, but it was basically nothing. Let's take a gander at it. Resolution. I think I pasted it. Nope. Let me go back and copy it. Let's take a little look. Oh man, that's risky. That's risky, Chuck. You got a picture of you, like, up in front. Oh, I would say that's 50-50. I like it though. The scroll is nice. The slide-ins are nice. Artist choice, gaming blog, looks good. Yeah, this all looks really good. I would just be... Oh, it's got a little glitch effect to it. Ah, that's pretty cool. I just be careful. I just be careful with it. What are your goals for the year? Want to get super ripped. I've been bulking up for a while now. I like to cut down. I want to do some like crazy David Goggins stuff. That's what I want to do. Start doing some crazy David Goggins workout and like film it. Hit 100K. What why is in Utah? Here in England it's 2:30. It's 7:30. So just hanging out with you guys for a little bit. What am I doing for Christmas? Making videos, doing a live stream, just working. Don't really have anything to do. I might go see Aquaman. That'd be cool. You wasn't sure about the pick, Chuck? There's a few reasons why I wouldn't do it. I just be careful with that. Merry Christmas from Bolivia. Feliz Navidad, Daniel. Thoughts on Grant Cardone? Yeah, I like Grant Cardone. I've read his 10x. If you're not first, you're last. The 10x rule. If you're not first, you're last. Right? Be obsessed or be average. I've read that book too. He sells a lot of stuff, but that's what he is. He's a salesman, right? So he's always selling you something. He's selling his Cardone University and whatever and all that stuff. And he's really expensive, but he writes good books. You should read 12 Rules for Life by Jordan Peterson. I've read that book. What part of Utah? I live in Salt Lake City. Pragmatic Programmer. I've read that book as well. What's your first job? It was mechanical engineering. I was a tactical systems engineer. So my job was to figure out what was wrong with multi-million, like $70 million machines, order the new parts, and then tell the technicians to go install it. And it felt really bad doing that because the technicians are getting paid, 50% of what I'm getting paid, and they're having to do all the work, and they can do the exact same thing, but for whatever reason, the engineering, I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan. That's what I did. And then I've obviously worked other jobs. I worked at Subway. Subway was hilarious stories, but frustrating. I worked at Kroger. I was a bag boy. I'd help people push their carts out. Lots of old ladies would try to tip me. They would try to take like $5, and this one lady, I kid you not, she tried to put that $5 in my waistband, and I had like stretchy pants on because I was fat, And she tried to put the $5 in my. I was like, lady, what are you doing? She's like, don't worry about it. Just take it. I was like, thank you. We're not supposed to take tips. Gary V, yeah. Nobody. No. Salt Lake City sounds like a place on the Fortnite map. Dude, Tilted Towers. You should read How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Yes, I've read that book as well. I just read that a couple months ago. I try to read one book a week. So I just finished up David Goggins' Can't Hurt Me this week, and starting a new book tomorrow morning. This guy's like me, he reads everything. Yeah, I read 1 or 2 books a week. Which type of music do you like? I like lots, man. Pretty easy. Just no country music with words. I can't. You should create a list of your Goodreads. I have. It's on my website, grindreel.com/books. I have a lot of them on there. I got to add my new ones, but I got a lot of them on there. I really like Crushing It by Gary V. Unscripted by MJ DeMarco. Millionaire Fastlane by MJ DeMarco. The War of Art by Stephen Pressfield. Living with a Seal by Jesse Itzler. Living with the Monks by Jesse Itzler. The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. Lots of good books, man. Charisma Myth by Olivia Colman-Fox is good too. I finished that. I like. I know I'm probably just saying, oh, he just says he finished it. But no, but like I really read that. I'm a big fan of the responsibility shift, where you like take a deep breath and you shift the responsibility to the other thing that's out there. Whatever she's talking about, you know, that's a good book. Read that. I use that a lot. Actually, I use that a lot before I do these live streams. I'll take a moment, prepare the charisma, you know, get in the zone. It's a good book. Bassam, The Art of Not Giving. So that's by Mark Manson. I think it's a good book. It's just a little bit obnoxious. You do it too? Yeah, dude. I do. It's been really good. There's different types of charisma, and like I really needed that book to learn how to communicate better. Self-compassion exercises. Nice, nice. What do you recommend to do if you get out of the flow of reading, Jaden? Usually I do it while if I'm driving somewhere, I'm listening to a book. I'm not listening to music. If I'm at the gym, on cardio, I'm listening to a book. I take my dogs for a walk, I'm listening to a book. In the morning when I'm just doing things, I'm listening to a book. I can't really listen to books if I'm coding or editing a video or something like that because I need to hear. But, you know. Advertising Secrets of the Written World. What can you tell? I haven't read that book, but I've read Cashvertising, which is also a good book. How long did it take you to land your first job in the field? 3 weeks. Did I see the new Spider-Man movie? No, I was gonna go see that tonight in about 2 hours, but it's pretty expensive because it's a weekend, so it's super expensive. On Tuesday, it's Christmas, no one's gonna be there, and it's also like $5. Otherwise, it's like $12. But I'll probably go see that, or I might save it and go see Aquaman. I don't know. I think tomorrow morning I'm going to do a live stream for applying to jobs on Christmas Eve. Show you guys how I apply to jobs. We'll look at Stack Overflow. We'll look at Indeed. It'll be good. Right now, okay, so this is a pro tip. Right now, nobody's applying to jobs, guys, because everyone's taking vacation, and then they're just like, oh, no one's looking at it. So this is a perfect time. The perfect time to apply for jobs is right now, because when the HR ladies get back to work, you're going to be the first one there. You're going to be like the first on the pile. I know you're thinking like the last one would be seen first, but no. I mean, she's gonna start from her emails at the very beginning. She's gonna start reading backwards, and you're gonna be there. You're gonna be at the top of her list, and it's gonna be Monday, back from her break. She doesn't want to be there. If you're at the end of that list, chances are you're probably just gonna be like, you're not gonna get the time of day that those initial people are gonna get. Do you call reading a book listening to it? It's the same thing to me. I do read books as well, but only books that I can't find on audiobooks. The thing with reading, the thing with written anything, that's why blogs are not very good these days. Blogs used to be amazing for advertising and brand building, but they're not good these days because people have to stop what they're doing to read what you've written. Video, audio, they can just listen. That's why podcasts are so hot. You can drive and listen. You can cook and listen. You can't cook and read if you're, I mean, maybe you could, but you get what I mean. Happy holidays. Understand the motto. Just want to stop by and say Merry Christmas, my guy. Understand the motto, dude. Happy holidays, man. Hope you're having a real one. What was the first job that I got? I kind of created it. It didn't exist. I talked about this yesterday. But the job that I went for was a part-time Ruby on Rails job. Didn't know Ruby on Rails. They knew that. They hired me, and they gave me a Ruby on Rails book and said, here you go, start learning. $18 an hour. They didn't want to hire me full-time, so I said, all right, hire me part-time and let me do X, Y, and Z. And because I came to them with a plan, they were like, you know what, this is good. And I convinced them. I was like, it'll make your company look good. You're hiring young tech talent. You're showing that boot camps are good, because they were like, you know, kind of anti-college and stuff. And I was like, you know. Merry Christmas, dude. What's up? What's your opinions of Traversy's 2019 guide? It's a 41-minute video. I don't have 41 minutes. Anti-college. They were like, not anti, but they were like, it doesn't matter if you have a degree or not, it's about what you can do. And so that's what I got them on. Because I didn't have a degree in computer science. I had a mechanical engineering degree. You're an amazing inspiration person. Will you please be my coding mentor? I don't know what that means. Yeah, they gave you a book. You remember the story from one of the episodes? Yeah. April wants to know, what kind of goals do you have for 2019? The goals aren't very different than right now. Waiting until January 1st to come to start those goals doesn't change much. If you're waiting for a certain day to do it, you should just go ahead and do it. A resolution is a fallacy. Or at least like a New Year's, right? The gym gets full for the first week, and towards the end of that week they start to taper off, and then on the next week it's back to the regulars, the people who actually committed, because it doesn't matter what day of the week, they just get started. It's the same thing with coding tutorials. Watch a coding video, the very episode 1, how to code for beginners, part 1 is like 250,000 views. Part 2 is like 13,000. Same thing with New Year's resolutions. So, you know. Happy holidays, D-Dog. You're welcome for answering all the questions. I try to be as engaging as possible. I don't want to be that guy that just doesn't read chat and just tells stories all night. Or, you know, I don't know. I'm here to help. That's what I'm here for. I'm not here to just rant. Encode, what's up, man? Any tats coming soon? Nah, not really. It's not on the forefront of my mind. Make sure you curl in the squat rack. Not everyone is willing to pay the price of learning and improving. I wrote this quote down yesterday. This is the difference between people that commit and that don't, right? You spend a few years doing what others won't do to live the rest of your life like others can't. That's my quote. That was my quote of the day for yesterday and today. Spend a few years of your life like most people won't, so you can spend the rest of your life like most people can't. What happened with the Google interview? She never responded. You're very engaging. I feel like you read almost every comment in the live chat, which is great for a viewer. I mean, I try. I actually read almost every comment on every video and every comment in the live stream. Some of them I don't answer because I don't know. I just think gloss over it. But lots of people post requirements they're willing to throw out the window if you're motivated and you can learn. Well, you got to learn how to sell yourself. If you're just worried about what they're going to think of you and you're self-conscious, like, to me, I don't care what they think of me. I don't care if I fail. I'm just going to go in and I'm going to be like, look, this is what I got. This is what I can do. And they're going to be like, well, actually, I don't think that's going to... Well, hold on. Let me stop you right there. Like, I don't I don't let them get to that final no. I don't care, because if it's gonna be a no, it's gonna be a no anyways. I might as well gonna try and try and try and try before they just totally cancel it out, because every time you just give up, you've just given up your chance to change their mind. Do you follow a particular lifting program? What is it? Beyond Bigger, Leaner, Stronger? That's what I do. So it's currently more of a heavier lifting routine with cardio afterwards. So 4 to 6 reps. If you can get 6 reps, add 5 pounds. That's my regimen. And it's usually between 4 and 5 sets. What app do you use to listen to books? I listen to Amazon. I think my mom is in the chat. Mom, if you're in the chat, put my middle name. No, don't do that. Just say hello or something. It's Google's loss. How did they not heard? I don't want to work for them. It's not their loss. I don't think they want me to work there because I'm not. I just want to work on my stuff, man. I enjoy helping people and making videos about how to get into the industry more than working for someone. Have you ever developed a game using Unity? Henry R? Yes, I have, and it's on the App Store right now. I'll show it to you. Let me show you. Let me pull it up. Unity is what you got you into coding? Yeah, I can see that from your portfolio. I saw those Unity games there. Here you go. Here's the game that me and my friend made. It's called Rocket Sling. I made the video. 3.3 stars. I made this in approximately 6 days. Made no money off of it. Mama Fluke. Hi, Mom. Everyone says hello. She's here. That's funny. Any books that you would recommend for beginners in programming in general, not related to any language? Okay, so in code, I would read The Pragmatic Programmer. It's about how to talk to managers about programming, technical debt, how to convince your product manager, like, look, this isn't possible, and here's why, and you keep pushing us into deadlines, and here's what's going to happen if you want what the client wants, and you want us to, you know, you either, like, so you want it cheap, you want it done fast, or you want it done well. Pick 2. So that's the triangle. Cheap, fast, or good. Pick 2. It's called The Pragmatic Programmer. I'll find it for you. Just a second. Here you go. Oh, thanks, Captain Splash. Is learning Photoshop part of web development? It could be. It could be. It would definitely help you understand designs and work backwards from what a UI UX designer would give you. Sometimes they'll give you a Photoshop mockup and you have to convert that, so you have to bust out the ruler tools, find pixel to pixel ratios, figure out how that's going to work, figure out how you're going to lay out your divs, if you're going to use grid, if you're going to use Flexbox. You should use Flexbox. You should use Twitter more. Okay. I can't say much without it sounding like an excuse, but that is the platform that I'm weakest on. You are correct. I should use it more. I agree. Call me out. Thanks for calling me out. Do you have any recommendations on how to start building a game using Unity, and how can you use that part of your portfolio resume? You downloaded the game and it's rad. Oh, thanks, man. It's a little unoptimized, but thanks. So I just followed tutorials on Udemy. It was one by Ben Tristram. I'm in his Discord, I think. Let me look. Yeah, it's called Game Dev TV Official. I'm in his Discord, but I paid the $9 for his Unity course, and then I also got Unity course by DevSlopes on Udemy. I have to look up what I have. Let me look that up, man. You're doing a responsive website from scratch with Sass. It's hard. Sass is hard, right? But it's good. It's nice. It's got a lot of perks to it. My courses. All right. Categories, development. Okay, so it's called Unity Game Development, Build 2D and 3D Games by Mark Price. Yeah. That's what I used. You personally like less, but you've heard they're very similar. They're almost identical. I wouldn't even say very similar. They're literally like identical. I really want to start doing Unreal Engine. I just need to pick a day and just commit to doing it that day. I have to do it more than one day a week or I'm going to forget what I was doing. But I really want to start building my game in Unreal. Now, like, I can start building the game. I'll make the powers and abilities open source so the community can contribute and be like, yo, I want to see someone have like invisibility as like a power that you can find. All right, so I'll add that. And then I have this other thing that someone can find. And then I can like open source it and people can contribute. And then everyone can beta test it together. I don't know, it'd be really cool. Make a multiplayer game. You ever mess with Android dev? I've used Android Studio like once or twice. Just to get my Unity game to work. I had to figure out, I had to mess with it, the settings a little bit. But I haven't really messed with it more than that. There's no real reason for me as a web dev, right? Because I can just use React Native. Let me know if the music's too loud, by the way. I think my video today was pretty good. What did you guys think? I don't know if you guys watched it, but I think it was pretty good. I actually learned a whole lot. And then tomorrow's video will either be Patrick's final project that he's been making at Lambda, or the actual hack that I did with GitLab. It's like a 2-hour recording. I have to figure out how to make it make sense to people. 21 Savage album 50/50. That's pretty good. Happy holidays, Jesse. Hey, same to you. Welcome aboard. Thanks for hanging out. His capstone, yeah. So he finished his like final web dev project, and then he had his capstone, Lambda. They call it Lambda Labs, which is just straight up 5 weeks of working on a project that he's going to have to present to potential employers, basically. So this is like his final thing, right? Then he just does computer science, and then he finishes, and then he moves on to getting a job. So I think it'd be really cool to showcase his project. They actually have an iOS team creating a duplicate version of just the Apple version of it, while he's creating the desktop version of it. What would an example of a full stack project? A full stack project would be a Ruby on Rails app, for example. Think about a full stack project, something that you can log in and log out of, something that has content limited based on what kind of user you are. So if you're admin, right, you can see everyone's information and delete and modify. And then if you're a normal user, you just get to log in and log out. And then if you're not a user, you can't see anything, right? So that requires a backend to store all the statuses of people and all the information on those pages for those people. That's a full stack. And so you have the front end, which is like the look and feel and all the pages and all that stuff. Then you have the back end, which holds that data. Then you have like the controller in Ruby on Rails, which grabs the data from the back end, sends it to the front end, or the controller. The model grabs the data, pushes it to the controller pushes it to the views wherever it's supposed to go. I don't know. Maybe that helps, Mark. So Facebook, for example, full stack app. Anything I like to go with like logins, but that's not 100% the case. Can you join Lambda? You live in New Zealand. I'm not sure if they're there yet. Maybe. They have to like get with government agencies. So that's a thing. So the process is kind of slow. You thought the last video was great. Watching the videos are informative and you learned a lot. Hey, thanks, man. That's what it's all about. Just trying to get you guys jobs. Is an MVC framework full stack? Yes, MVCs are full stack. Full stack is front end and back end. An MVC is a model, view, and a controller. The view is a front end, model is a back end. Controller is the logic that takes your username and password and manages all of that stuff. So trunk, I just did. That's what it is. Model, view, controller. Model manages the data, grabs the data from the database. It sends it to this controller, and the controller's like, all right, what do I do with this? What do I do with this info? Like, you grabbed someone's description of something, right? They left a little story, and the model goes and grabs that story, and it's like, all right, here you go, controller. And the controller's like, great, what do I do with this? And then it looks at the controller code, and it says, oh, this view is for looking at recipes. Give it to that. Boom, done. It's model view controller. It'd be nice to watch a video, create a little project. I don't think Ruby on Rails would be a good example because you don't have to create anything. It generates it all for you. That's my beef with Ruby on Rails. Can you easily pick up Vue or React if you know Angular? Alright, so lore, I would say that React is purely the directives of Angular. So take the directives concept of Angular and push that to React, and that's what React components are. Except that's literally just React. The whole thing. How's that website for the daily doing? It's pretty good. No complaints or anything from them. Everything seems to be all well. For backend, should you diversify your knowledge of databases? You're learning SQL, should you learn something else? You could look at Mongo, you could look at Redis. So Mongo is a non-SQL type database, Redis is for caching, and then you have MySQL, which is most widely used. So MongoDB, look at how that's working, and look at how MySQL's work, or just SQL in general, and then Redis. Anything you would change about YouTube? I wish like organic search was a little better. I feel like not all the subscribers get your notifications, which is pretty true. I would say I have 41,000 subscribers, and maybe 8 to 12% of those are actually come back. If you ever get a 1-to-1 ratio, you've done something. If you have 40,000 subs and you get 40,000 views, something is going, like you've made a viral video almost. Usually it's like 10% of what you have. Wish you a Merry Christmas. Thanks, man. Brian, how's it going, man? Just paid for some mark prices. Oh, look, my friend is calling me. He wants to play PUBG Mobile. Brandon, what's up, dude? I'm streaming right now. You'd like to say hello to 58 people.
Hello, 58 people. YouTube, what's up? Hi. Yeah, I'm tired.
You just want to play? You just want to play pub?
Yeah, obviously, pub all day.
Okay.
Well, for the next 30 minutes, maybe.
Until you pass out. Okay. Let me call you back.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right. He's in the Marines. I'm gonna go hang out with him. I haven't seen him since 2011. He was basically my brother growing up. He lived at my house pretty much. But he's in the Marines and he's a staff sergeant now. So we play games together. Person from South Africa, what's up? Welcome aboard. Do I have a LinkedIn? I sure do. I post a lot of my videos to LinkedIn. He's the one you're planning to teach code? Yeah, so when I'm there, I'm going to Georgia to visit my grandparents while they're still around and hang out and all that. And then he's going to be there. He doesn't live there, but he's going to be there on vacation, so I'm going to go hang out with him. We're going to go shoot some guns, you know, go to the range. I'm going to go hang out at his base a little bit. I'm going to work out with him, so getting trained by a Marine or no, whatever. So I don't know, it'd be cool. You can't find me on LinkedIn? Just look up Josh Fluke. You should find me there. What do I think of DigitalOcean? That's what I use. I use DigitalOcean to host my website. Staff Sergeant, that's pretty high up. Yeah, he's been in for, well, since 2008, so 10 years. He's halfway to retirement. That's his goal. But he's like one of those Marines that has so many tattoos where he has to get medical clearance to like re-enlist. That's what he had to do to re-enlist this time. He had to go to the doc and get like a little slip that said, yeah, this tattoo is not actually above your T13 vertebrae or whatever, right? And then they were like, okay, well then I guess you can re-enlist. He loves tattoos. Did I finish my mechanical engineering degree? I sure did. I did indeed. How do you make it easy for a freelance client, like for the deli, to update their site? Like if they added a new menu item, do you just do it for them? Well, right now I would just do it for them. But their menu is very static. It's been static for 70 years, and that's kind of like their thing, right? They've been around for 70 years, so that's their thing. Your merch isn't available. I don't know why the link is broken, Henry. I really need to fix that. People keep asking about it. What kind of designs would you like to see, by the way, Henry? Or just anyone here, if you guys have a merch design that you'd like to see, I'll attempt to do it myself. I refuse to outsource it because I feel like it feels not authentic. Go play PUBG, man. We appreciate you. Go have fun. I'll hang out for another 10 minutes. I told him I was streaming. You'll see him in videos in a little bit. He should be higher than a staff sergeant for his time and grade. Staff sergeant he's actually roughly about where you should be, staff sergeant. He's got another 3 years before he promotes again. It depends, right? So it depends on where you're at. He was in the infantry, so his time to get promoted, when you're in the infantry, everyone wants to be in the infantry, everybody wants to shoot bad guys. It's really hard to promote because you don't need 9 sergeants or 10 staff sergeants. So you have to do something different, and that's what he's done now, and now he's been getting promoted more regularly. Do I configure your LAMP servers, man? I don't use any LAMP servers, but if I had to, I probably would do it manually. You have 2 years experience in Vue? Should you learn React? Yes. React is just more popular for jobs. Grind reel, logo black hoodie, white strings, you'd buy 2. I don't know. I can't do white. Maybe. Let me look into that. I'll write that down, Tom. If you're in a combat specialty, promotion is faster. It wasn't for him. Because there were so many people in the infantry, they just didn't need. All right, black hoodie. White strings. Have I ever thought about serving in the military? I thought about it, but I can't. Like the only thing I would want to do in the military would be fly jets, but I can't see, so I can't fly jets. Is the merch design about you, your brand? Yeah. So the little grind, right? The little wheel for a grind reel, and then the little beaker inside of it, because everything I do is kind of like an experiment. I'm just kind of documenting the grind, everything I do. That's the story behind the logo. Go to the Air Force and become an officer. That doesn't. The only branch of the military that will guarantee you a pilot slot is the Marines. And even then, thanks for doing what you do. Good night. Merry Christmas, Tom. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for your time. Merry Christmas to you as well. If anything, if I had to be anything but, I would go to Buds. I'd go to Buds training and try to be a SEAL. Teach you a lot about environments you work in. Yeah, that'll do, Pig. So actually, networking is good because it helps you with the. So not like normally they have a dedicated DevOps guy, but let's say you're networking in IT. Not only you can kind of help the dev or assist the DevOps guy. Who might be like, oh, you've done something like this before. Can you handle this? And they'll handle you some tasks like that, and that's a great way to grow. Yeah, man, I don't know. You really like doing full stack, finishing up your last semester of college. You're going to be job searching soon. A little torn because you're really getting into UI graphic design and want to. Just tell them that, man. Tell them that when you get the job or when you get to the interview. Go to a front-end position, be like, hey, man, look, I really like UI and graphic design. If there's any way I can help out while I'm here, I'd love to. Why not have pieces of code inside the Flask instead of Liquid? Because it would look cheesy, right? It would just... I tried a bunch of different things. I think it would kind of look cheesy. Like what you see in your head, I tried a bunch of things and I put it out and I was like, this is just... I don't get it. And it's not always about code. It's about life and code. A lot of this stuff with code is mental anyways. If you were enlisted, you'd go Air Force. I'm pretty sure he'd go Navy instead. Navy Reserve. Brian hits me with the $R. Congrats on 40K. Go to sleep. Brazil, Merry Christmas. Dude, Feliz. Oh, I don't... It's Portuguese. I don't know how to say Merry Christmas in Portuguese. But Merry Christmas. Thank you. That was my logic, Henry. That was my logic behind it. I appreciate you guys. Feliz Natal. Okay, I got you. That's cool. Yeah, Josh, I mean, you should be job searching now. Like I said before, if you weren't here a little earlier, okay, Maria coming in. Still not considering doing tutorials. I've done tutorials before. They just don't get very many views. Also, the comments on tutorials are very, very critical. You have a lot of people that come in with an attitude of like they're better than everyone, and they're like, look, you could have done this in X, Y, and Z. Like people with like 7-10 years experience come in and they just like leave comments that are like, this is terrible, and I don't really care about that, but they don't get many views, and there's a lot more hater comments on those, a lot more dislikes, because code is very subjective. There's a million ways to do something, and if you don't do it their way, people get mad, or they think that you're dumb. Mike, what's up, man? You just don't feel prepared. Josh, if you do feel prepared, you've probably over-prepared, and that feeling of confidence is not, it's not authentic. It means that you've just memorized stuff. What are your favorite technologies to use at the moment? I don't have any favorite technologies, to be honest. I just use what I need to, use what works type of deal. It's just like, I'll just learn it when I need to. That's how I approach everything. I have a task, and I don't limit myself to a certain pipeline of tech to get there. This is my goal. I do whatever it takes to get to that. And if that means I got to learn something new, I'll learn it. I don't hold on to anything, really. How much longer is the stream? About 1.5 minutes. Tell me some of the design patterns you know. You mean code or actual design? What's my take on data structures and algorithms? I mean, they're not reflective of what you do on the job. As for me, a front-end developer, full stack developer, that's not what I do really. There's just they're good at testing your problem-solving ability, but even then, it's not reflective of what you can do on the job all the time. Your Portuguese can only understand, not read, right? You shouldn't be here. Lipongo, go to sleep, dude. Or go enjoy Christmas Eve, man. My dude. Thanks for the reference to Mark Price. Happy holidays. Hey, thanks, man. Y'all should play the PC version. I do play the PC version. I'm just really bad. I've only won twice. Where did I learn coding? I went to Dev Mountain. How many flies can you do? In what way? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you as well. You mean like flies? I mean like shoulder flies, chest flies, butterfly, swimming? I don't know what that means. Open gifts on your stream on Christmas? I didn't get anything. It's okay. I haven't gotten anything in a few years. There's no material item really that makes me happy. It's Comes from in here. I know that's deep and cheesy and whatever, but things don't do that much. When did I start coding? I was 25, so about 3 years ago. How many chest flies can you do? I don't lift for volume. I lift for strength. I'm a natural lifter, so lifting for volume gets me super pumped up, and yeah, I look big at the gym, and then 10 minutes later when I walk out, I look like a balloon again. Empty balloon. What's your goals for 2018, Maria? I want to hit 100,000 subscribers. I'd like to be ripped. I'd like to run an ultra Spartan race or something like that. I want to run a regular, like a beast Spartan race. That'd be good. I want to learn how to paraglide. I want a motorcycle. That's been on my list for a while. I'd like to make a little bit more vlogish content, just to show, you know, the remote digital nomad type life. Advice for a 20-year-old: get back to work. Did I use my mechanical engineer for creating inventions? You have to have an invention idea, I guess, but I don't think that degree would necessarily help or hinder. Might help a little bit, but anyways, I'm gonna go hang out with a girlfriend, and I'm gonna cook some burgers, and then play a little pub with my friend. Have I done any cool hikes? Dude, I've done lots of cool hikes. One of them was called Bell's Falls or something like that. Nice little waterfall spray in the summertime. Super hot hike. 100 degrees, really dry, humid air, or not humid, but really dry air, and then you get to the top and there's just like this freezing glacier spray at the top. It was like the best reward ever. That was fun. Have you ever felt like you need to be more than just good in your workspace because you didn't? No, I don't compare myself to like other people, and I don't let people tell me because I don't have a formal CS degree or this degree. I don't let that affect what I do. I just get it done. What's your diet like? It could be better. Could be a lot better. Diet's relatively fair. It's not, it's not French fries and fried, food all day. It's, I eat some peanuts for lunch, some pecans or whatever, and then I had a little bit of some turkey and cheese. Not too bad. Glacial Spray is the name of your channel now. Perfect. Are you interested in programming games in the future? Probably just games. What company do you currently work for? It's called GrindRail LLC. It's that little thing you see at the front of my videos. It's my business. Smash Burger sounds good. Have a good one. Hit me up if you still want to do a video. I forgot. Yes, we need to do a video. Message me on Discord right now so I don't forget. If it's not on the calendar, I forget about it. So if you guys are out there, you guys got dev jobs, you want to tell your story, hit me up. I'm glad to share it with the world. I don't want this to be about me. I want you guys to show other people that you can do it. So if you're out there, you got a job, or if I've helped you, or you did it yourself, hit me up. Let's make a video. Anyways, 13K in April. Love watching the growth, and you'll see, dude, you're the man. You're always here. Appreciate you. I'm out, guys. Have a good night. Merry Christmas Eve, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in the video.